up 1 to second. Gordon would move up 3 to third. Jarrett down 3 to fourth, and Ricky Craven would lose the position down to fifth. And then 6 through 10 would be Ricky Rudd down 1, Marlin the same, Elliott up 1, Rusty up 3, and Musgrave down 2 to 10. We have a very competitive Winston Cup season on our hands here, and the 46 of Stacy Compton has rolled into the pit area, and he shut it down. Meanwhile, on the racetrack, it's about a 1 or 2 car length separation. Now less than 1. Gordon and Labonte.
Bill Elliott, McDonald Ford is 11th spot. He's 1 lap down, trying his best to keep you going 2 down. Jeff Gordon.
Right in front of them is Sterling Marlin. He's 1 lap down. He's in 10th position.
And Bill Elliott are racing position.
Bud Strickland's back in the race.
Still no cars officially listed as out. The 94 are on the same lap, battling for position. Another AutoZone on-track interval. 4.9 seconds separated Jeff Gordon from third place Dale Earnhardt on the 358th lap. And by 362, Dale had reduced that number to 3.5. Now Earnhardt moves to the inside of Ricky Rudd.
Bernie Irvin has lost a few car lengths to Dale Earnhardt, but only a few.
Yeah, one time he was 10, and he got us in about 10 car lengths, and now got back to you. Still hanging in there in 4th place.
There we see Jeff Gordon able to get by Bill Elliott. Labonte comes along as well. Now let's go start working on Sterling Marlin. I'm sorry, Bob, they're pushing Stacy Compton's car behind the wall. Oh, that's too frustrating.
Well, if he is out of the race, he sure put on a good show and has nothing to be ashamed of. And as you guys have indicated, went to school here in Martinsville today.
Got some good experience. And did something that thousands and thousands of race drivers would like to do, is to qualify for a NASCAR Winston Cup race.
Got that right. Now Gordon looking to put another lap on the 10th place car of Sterling Marlin. There is Earnhardt, 3rd place. We have a report that there's some debris in turn number 4. Don't know yet whether it's enough to bring out a caution. No caution is showing at the moment.
Labonte going to try to look on the outside. There's this great Douglas sled on the race. 3 and 4.
Looks like it's just as they come out of the corner and is not in the groove.
But meanwhile, Labonte's on the inside. There was some contact between Nemechek and Sterling Marlin right in front of the leaders. Well, Labonte, Gordon now dives back to the inside. This is helping Dale Earnhardt catch up with these guys.
And Ernie Irvin and Mayfield.
And let's give a call to Jeremy Mayfield. He has driven away from Rusty Wallace.
Rusty, after he had that issue in the pits, I don't know if it's a set of tires he has on, as Tim Fraser comes down pit loop in the Budweiser Chevrolet, but Rusty's car has definitely not been what it was before. Let's go to the pit and cover Tim Fraser's stop.
Well, Trader's struggling a little bit now. They've gone around to the right side and changed the right side tires. This team looking for a little bit of good luck. Hoping they were going to find it here today, but it's not. Around to the left side now to put on the Goodyear tires. This team has basically changed their pit crew once again, trying to make sure it works out well, finding out who's got the best. 25 returns to the track. Now to Jerry Punch. He's with one of the heroes from qualifying. Stacy Compton sitting in his car. And Stacy, this has to be a special day to remember for you, even though you're not, maybe not be able to finish. What's wrong with the car?
Well, I think it was a little rookie mistake. You know, we had a good car. We had a good car early. driver got to use a little bit too much brake, and we burnt the brakes up. You know, we got good pedal, just can't get the car to stop. We go down to the corner and it takes off, but you know, we'll be back. You know, we had a pretty good race. I mean, we got in the thing. You know, we wanted to finish. We got some seat time, but you know, we got this Chevrolet up front. You know, innovative machine, independent cable. It's awful good of them to come on the car. We'll come back. We'll get them. We'll get them next time we're back here.
Hey, he's a great race driver, but you can tell he's a rookie. He had trouble remembering his sponsor during the interview, but he got it in there. Stacy Compton, 28 years of age, his first start to that, guys.
Hometown hero here in the Lynchburg, Virginia area. Has had quite a weekend. The separation now between first and third, down to 2.2 seconds.
Yeah, they still haven't been able to get around Sterling Marlin. Now they will. Sterling gets loose coming off of turn 4 as Earnhardt moves on the inside of Bill Elliott.
Oh, a little bit of contact there between the 4 and the 25 as we watch Earnhardt go to the inside of Bill Elliott.
Yep. Jeff Gordon, as he was lapping Marlin, got down to turn 1. He dove for the inside for the groove, but unfortunately the right front fender of Sterling Marlin was there. He touched Gordon in the left rear.
But it's now less than 2 seconds separation between the first and third place cars of Jeff Gordon and Dale Earnhardt. We'll be right back.
You have to want the pressure, the pain, those 2 points more than anything else. If you're going to win it all, the NBA playoffs, 30 nights of pure desire. The playoffs begin Thursday, April 25th on TNT.
Canon. Now you can. Color presentations. Color laser copies. Color overheads. Color graphics. Full color printing for everyone on the network. The demand for high-quality digital color output increases every day. The answer? It's simple. Canon has the system that is the solution. Color laser copiers. Canon. Now you can.
The product is Canon. The difference is NECS. Contact us at 1-800-321-NECS.
This is where the biggest names in boxing get started. Fighting for a shot at Olympic gold. The U.S. Olympic Trials. Saturday at 4 on ESPN.
Back at Martinsville Speedway in Goody Teddy Powder 500, new leader Terry Labonte has just passed Jeff Gordon to take over the lead.
Man, oh man, the Iron Man.
How about that? Going for 2 in a row. Well, Rusty Wallace has already made a pit stop, and now Jeremy Mayfield running in the top 10. 6 to be exact, comes in for his pit stop. Is this the last if we go green all the way?
They should be able to go the rest of the way. They got about 118 laps to go.
Rusty Wallace has run 100 laps. Here's how Terry Labonte took the lead down in turn 3. Dives on the inside of Gordon. Jeff tried to contest him through that corner, but he could not get the bite off the corner like Labonte did, and there's the lead. Rusty Wallace ran 100 laps. There we see Jeremy Mayfield after the pit stop comes back out right in front of the 5 car. And the spin that Bill Elliott spun, no caution yet.
Bill probably will come down pit road. He wants to caution, but he's not going to get it yet. Well, he's not coming down pit road.
Well, Rusty Wallace and Jeremy Mayfield was just screaming, no caution. Oh, and Bill goes to the corner. Maybe 3 abreast in the corner, but everything is okay. They all made it. Dale Jarrett going down pit road to go back on the racetrack. And Terry Labonte is just driving away from Jeff Gordon. Let's watch the replay and see what happened to Elliott.
Well,
He gets the car loose, and when he backs off to catch the back end, Jeff Bodine comes along and touches him in the back bumper.
Jerry Punch covering Ricky Craven's pit stop.
Great pit stop, 17, 18, 19 and a half seconds for each. 4 tires of fuel. That should be his last stop. Let's go back to John Curtin in front of Bobby Hamilton. Bobby Hamilton pulls to number 43, STP Pontiac into his pits. It's a 4-tire change. Looks like they will make a chassis adjustment. No, actually, they're going to go to the track bar, make a track bar. Let's go to the Labonte pit and Bill Weber. Terry Labonte looking to make it 2 wins in a row. Qualified 7th here. Right side, front tire on, working on the right rear. Now they swing around to the left side, putting in enough fuel to get Terry to the end. He's worked 3:86 is the lap count. Waiting now on the left rear. Now Terry's away. I got him at 21.9. And Gordon is in and punches there. Final pit stop for Jeff Gordon, defending Winston Cup champion. Right side tires. And apparently, well, they're going to take right sides only, but now they're going to go ahead and put all 4 on them and come to the left side of the car. They clean the windshield. The front grill has been pushed in on the DuPont Chevrolet as left side tires going on. Here is Earnhardt coming down pit road. Bill Weber is there. And Dale Earnhardt is here for his final stop. He'll get 4 tires and takes a drink. They fuel the car, working on the right side. Now they come around to the left. Bring the jack around. Clean the windshield. Lap 3:89 on the board. Earnhardt has stalled the car, but now gets it to fire. Tightening the lug nuts. Left front with Earnhardt's away. 20 flat. 28 car heading down pit road. John Kernan waits. Ernie Irvin will pull in. It'll be a 4-tire change. His last scheduled stop. Well, 110 laps from the end of the race. No chassis adjustment, no air pressure adjustment. Larry McQueen told him it takes about 15 laps before the car really starts to run well. Left side tires going on. Working so far. Flawless pit stop. Let that tight 30 out of the way.
Irvin coming back out onto the racetrack after his pit stop. By the way, the 33 car of Robert Presley is back behind the wall.
There we see, here comes Earnhardt. Is Ernie Irvin going to stay in front of him? Yes, he is.
And Bill has more on Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah, I thought he shut the car off, but I checked. They say Earnhardt was out of gas when he pitted. So out of gas. Now the 3. Door to door with a 28 as they come down the front stretch. So a close call for the 3 bunch. Earnhardt filed a 28. Dale Earnhardt got his fuel as well as his tires. Now back in the race.
I think Ernie just a couple of laps to get the air pressure built up in those tires and get the tires seated in a little bit.
Now here's a battle for the lead. Once again, Labonte tried to do it this time on the outside of Jeff Gordon.
Well, Jeff Gordon made a great pit stop.
And Labonte did not have an exceptionally good pit stop, but here he is on the back bumper of Jeff Gordon battling for the lead.
You talk about Ironman. Remember when Cal Ripken broke the record for most consecutive starts? He hit a home run. Well, Labonte won last week in tying the record. Could he hit a home run and drive way to victory here in his record-breaking win? He might, but he has his teammate Jeff Gordon to contend with here in the last 106 laps of this event. Stay with us.
You want to know how to choose a motor oil? Take a ride to your local garage and see what the mechanic puts into his own car. Fact is, of all the brands of motor oil, more ASE certified master technicians choose Valvoline for use in their own cars and trucks. So before you buy a motor oil for your car, know the one more top mechanics put into theirs. Valvoline, the #1 choice of America's top mechanics.
Come play the new Valvoline racing game on the net.
Oh, well, I'm the kind of life that helps to get you going. When you're on your own out on the road, it's such a comfort knowing you got the snake light from Black & Decker. I get around, I'm the snake light.
Now that Caesar has become the best-selling boat in the world, we felt it was time to acknowledge those who inspired us. Okay, boys, take a bow.
I think it's probably personality that distinguishes Sports Center. A lot of people don't realize that we write virtually all our own stuff.
Chucky Carr is into leather. Ooh, racy.
To all the young players.
They're not...
Somebody's a writer!
Get him. They're not going to get him.
Jack, what sounds better? Good. Or good?
The second one?
Yeah, good. Thanks.
ESPN Speed World Live coverage of the Goodies Heading Powder 500 from Martinsville is being brought to you by Western Auto. Western Auto and Western Auto Parts America are the official auto parts store of NASCAR. By Pontiac, proud sponsor of the 1996 U.S. Olympic team. And by Valvoline Duraflame, the #1 selling semi-synthetic motor oil. Well, we now have 100 laps to go at Martinsville. It's Jeff Gordon, Terry Labonte, and the third member of Team Hendrick right in the middle of things here with Ken Schrader, although Ken is a lap down in ninth.
And Schrader just lost a spot to Ricky Craven in the 41 car.
So now Schrader goes 2 laps down. Ricky Craven is in a lap by himself at the moment. He's the only driver that is 1 lap down, but the leader is bearing down on him.
They're lined up in a row. 3 Team Hendrick cars. Rick Hendrick's first victory was here in Martinsville. You remember who gave him that?
Jeff Bodine, I guess.
Very good.
Okay. So Jeff was his first driver when he came in.
Yeah, looks like Terry was to the inside there going into 1. Here's a Napa Field summary. Look for your favorite driver. See where he's running at the moment. And Labonte goes back into the lead.
Man, oh man. Well, I tell you what, has Terry Labonte and Gary Dehart been doing the job in 1996? Wow.
They sure have. Last week, Terry had the highest payday in his Winston Cup career, winning $229,000, which put him over the $11 million mark in career earnings. Of course, that check last week was helped substantially by the Unocal bonus money that he won. But what a great year he is having.
And when Labonte gets in front, he just simply pulls away from.
There's Rick Hendrick, and boy, he's a very happy car owner right now. He's got first, second, and ninth. And now Ricky Craven goes 2 laps down in 8th position. Bill Elliott about to go 3 laps down in 16th. We're still on record pace as far as speed is concerned here at Martinsville. It's been a fast race. Here's Jeremy Mayfield, the 5th place car, and Bill has more on this great run.
Well, Jeremy Mayfield's having a great day. His car owner, Cale Yarborough, is sitting above the war wagon with a big smile on his face the last few laps. And last time Jeremy went by, looking real close, and he's got a big smile, too. He finished 16th here last spring and 16th here last fall. He qualified 16th for this race, but he's running 5th. He said this is the same car they've run well with at Loudon, and they really think their short track program and their short track motors are really coming together. Now, Tony Furr put a very low gear in this car to help Jeremy save his race. Jeremy Mayfield is sitting in that car, but I'm telling you, crew chief Tony Furr is helping him drive it. And not only are they looking at a solid finish right now here at Martinsville, they were lightning quick in testing at Talladega, and that's where we're going next.
He's on pace with his best career finish, which was turned in earlier this year at Atlanta when he finished in 5th spot.
Well, while that report was being given, the fans jumped up. Terry Labonte was passing Bill Elliott on the outside coming off the turn 4. He got his right wheels up in the loose stuff, as they call it. He almost bought the farm, as we say.
Here's Jerry.
Ray Evernham is out on pit road complaining to the NASCAR official, as was Charlie Bresser, that there is oil on the racetrack. Jeff Gordon is radioed and said, I'm just slipping and sliding everywhere. I think Terry Labonte is also radioed in, and apparently they are going to put the caution out because of a number of drivers complaining of oil on the racetrack.
I bet you that Terry Labonte was not complaining about it.
He did get very high twice. I think he got higher than maybe this is the first time when he went up there. I thought he was on the outside of Bill Elliott. No, this is the last time coming around. You see how the car just slips up the racetrack? Yeah. He was higher than that the last time, the one I was talking about. He was all the way up there in that black part of the racetrack.
The 90 car went in the pit just a lap or so, smoking badly, so maybe that was it.
Here's Bill Weber and Terry Labonte's pit.
The 5, 24 the 3, all on pit road. Right side's on for Terry Labonte. They swing around to the left side. They'll put on tires there, down to Jerry Punch.
No air pressure, no conditioning adjustment whatsoever. Left side tires already going on the car. Right side cap going on. As they are almost in here. Terry Labonte down pit road. Jeff Gordon is second and Earnhardt is third. Let's check in the back pit with
left side tires going on Ernie Irvin's car. The 4 tire change, no chassis adjustment. There goes Terry Labonte, Jeff Gordon, and Dale Earnhardt. But there goes Ernie headed down pit road. He'll fall in line in the 4th position.
He's going to beat Russell Wallace out. I think the 24 car got across that line down there first.
It was
There's
close.
Another advantage of being in that first pit down there. But the NASCAR officials will figure it out. That was just my opinion after I looked at it, but we'll see.
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about that recently. How should the defending Winston Cup champion have the right to have that first pit stall? Because look what happens when the car comes down on the jack. He is immediately there at the line, and that is about as close as you can get.
Man, it's about as close as you get, isn't it?
NASCAR will have to call that one. Who got out first? Was it Labonte or Jeff Gordon? They'll make that decision, and while they do, we'll take a break and be back with more from Martinsville, Virginia.
In the perfect world, your house is a home, and your garage is, well, a garage. Loaded with the top brands of tires and batteries, staffed with ASE-certified mechanics capable of handling your brakes, shocks, and front-end work. All backed by a guarantee that lets you decide when the work is done. But of course, that's in the perfect world. In the real world, you might have to drive a few blocks. Sears Auto Center. Our garage is your garage. At Radio Shack, we carry thousands of electronic parts and accessories. Accessories that make what you already own work better, sound better, play better.
help! Help!
Just tell us what you need.
Help!
We've even got those hard-to-get items. Radio Shack. You've got questions, we've got answers.
Back at Martinsville, Virginia Speedway, a huge crowd as always on hand here at this half-mile racetrack, and they have built these stands up in recent years. There's the one over in turns 3 and 4. That's a brand new 7,000-seat grandstand just went up here.
So this will be a record crowd because they did not have those 7,000 seats last race.
Yep. And they always come to a very well-prepared and immaculate Martinsville Speedway. It's always fun to come here in the state of Virginia, the Commonwealth of Virginia. We'll take another break and be right back.
Some people, they dream of flying. Some dream of seeing the world. Some simply live to be free. There's a beer for these people. New Miller beer. Brewed from the heart of the hops, it's a beer with heart that goes down easy. New Miller beer. In a land without fences, you reach for what's out there. You want to know how to choose a motor oil? Take a ride to your local garage and see what the mechanic puts into his own car. Fact is, of all the brands of motor oil, more ASE certified master technicians choose Valvoline for use in their own cars and trucks. So before you buy a motor oil for your car, know the one more top mechanics put into theirs. Valvoline, the #1 choice of America's top mechanics.
Come play the new Valvoline racing game on the net.
At AutoZone, we carry filters for just about every car on the road. And we've got most every kind of oil you could ever need, more than 10 brands and 30 weights. But no matter which oil you choose to put in your car, you gotta do something with the old stuff. So just bring your used oil back to us. We'll take care of it for you. You see, helping you recycle, that's just one more reason why there's no place better than AutoZone.
Back at Martinsville, and as we look back on the field from the Pontiac pace car, you can see how NASCAR has determined the lineup. It's Jeff Gordon in front of Terry Labonte, and the third Hendry car is on the right. That's Ken Schrader, and he's 2 laps down in 8.
And by the way, we'll say hello once again to Elmo Lang, the pace car driver, not here this weekend. That's Marlon Wright. Also, Buster Alton not here this weekend. And Billy Engel, his wife Pat, had some surgery on Friday. He did not make the trip up here this weekend. So all you folks get well.
Green flag is out. Back to racing at Martinsville. We've had 15 lead changes so far today, and the race record is 18, set back in 1979.
Take off real good for him. Almost all the field has passed him by. He's running in 6th place, 7th place, 1 lap down. He had just gone a lap down right before that caution started.
Well, we're looking at the 98 car of Jeremy Mayfield. He's our 6th place car.
Coming out of turn 2, Benny, he got a little bit loose, a little sideways. Lap ago.
Terry Labonte coming off turn 2 that time. Look underneath the 24 car of Gordon, and he's looking under it again. I think Jeff Gordon's trying to stay off the bottom of the racetrack. Evidently, he's still filtering some oil or something down there. He's running a very strange groove. Almost made contact, did Labonte. Jeff Gordon said, look, there's some oil down there. Be careful on the bottom because he's running higher than he normally does.
4th and 5th here, Bernie Irvin and Rusty Wallace.
Rusty didn't seem to have any problem on the bottom, did he?
Labonte still trying to get inside of Terry Labonte. Jeff has led 159 laps. Rusty led 150 earlier, so right now Gordon has led the most.
Now, Dale Earnhardt can come up here and win this race. He picked up, what, $60,000, I believe it is, bonus from Winston. Right. As a result, he would be the points leader. And 10 miles in a race added on to it. It hasn't been won since he won it at Rockingham.
Labonte is right there.
He sure is.
Dives down to the inside.
Competitor is on pit road with the hood up, out of brakes, we understand.
Look at Earnhardt close in.
He sure is. Now Gordon has moved back down to the preferred line here at Martinsville Speedway, right up against the curbing on the inside of the racetrack.
There are 3 Chevrolets battling for it up front, and there are 3 Fords battling for 4th, 5th, and 6th just behind them.
And by the way, we haven't mentioned this on our broadcast, although Davis may mention it on NASCAR-Day on the Deuce earlier. NASCAR did announce a modification today, good on all tracks a mile or longer, except Daytona, Talladega, and the road courses. A reduction of an additional ½ inch in the rear portion roof line on the Thunderbird.
What that means is that the Thunderbird The front of the roof will stay intact. Behind the windshield, that will stay there. They'll cut the D-post. This D-post will just drop the back of the roof down 1/2 inch. They'll do that by checking the 1/2 inch on the spoiler, on the template they use across the center of the car, and they'll allow them 1/2 inch where the rear window meets the roof.
That goes into effect for Charlotte for the Western Select.
Yep, on May 17th and 18th.
There's those 3 Fords that are battling for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Ernie Irvin, Rusty Wallace, and Jeremy Mayfield. John Benson goes back down to the track.
Irvin has visited victory lane here at Martinsville. He won the fall race in 1993. Rusty Wallace, a former winner here, and of course Jeremy is looking for his first Winston Cup race. Now, aerodynamically, that 98 car is not too pretty.
Not like a shoebox. He hit someone early on in the race. Must not have run, what, 10, 15 laps?
Oh, yeah.
Dale with somebody.
Yeah, that was real early in the race.
I think it's 12 cars when he hit Jerry Cote.
But he has given Nipper quite a ride this afternoon.
Well, Terry Labonte is having trouble right now because Dale Earnhardt is about to pass him, and Jeff Gordon is driven away from him.
Yeah, Gordon's really opened up an advantage, and there goes Earnhardt picking up second place. Now Ernie Irvin is looking for third. Obviously, something has gone amiss on the Labonte car.
This happened earlier on in the race. Labonte did the same thing. There goes Jeremy Mayfield by, although I don't think he was just slow earlier part of the race.
Well, he drops back to the last car on the lead lap, the 6th position. Well, maybe not a home run in the record-setting Ironman race. But the Hendrick team still has the top dog at the moment. There he is, Jeff Gordon. He's got quite an interval now between himself and Dale Earnhardt as the laps wind down with less than 63 to go.
1.8 seconds.
Here is a position attempt by Bobby Labonte.
9th and 10th.
Labonte and Craven.
All those cars straight. Bobby Labonte and Ricky Craven all 2 laps down, all battling for position. We're told that his brakes is the problem on the Kellogg's Chevrolet.
Well, you can have an Iron Man, but you can't have iron brakes. And that has caused Labonte to drop back to the spot.
Look at Ernie Irvin close up on the back bumper of Dale Earnhardt.
Ernie is above his best for the year. His best finish so far has been a 4th at Atlanta. And right now he's 3rd and knocking on 2nd place he scored. 59 laps to go here at Martinsville. It's still Jeff Gordon up front with Earnhardt, Ernie Irvin, Rusty Wallace, and Jeremy Mayfield, the top 5.
If you love gardening, I'm sure you've been thinking about what new flowers to buy. If you're like me, you might need some help and inspiration as you plan your lawn and garden. Well, coming just in time for spring, the Home Channel presents the Home Gardening Show, a video catalog from White Flower Farm. You'll see beautiful color photos of flowers to order, plus all the information you need to care for them. And you'll be doing it all from the comfort of your home. So if you're into gardening, want to learn how, or just love beautiful flowers, don't miss the Home Gardening Show on the Home Channel. And as your knowledge grows, so will your garden.
What are these people smiling about? They're smiling because their teeth have found a healthy glow at Briarwood Dental in Woburn. Briarwood Dental has a full staff of highly qualified dentists and specialists for your general and specialty needs. Braces, dentures, gum treatment, oral surgery, cosmetic dentistry, tooth whitening, implants. Give your teeth a reason to smile. Call Briarwood Dental.
You know that. But see how major athletes team with big corporations to market themselves into global enterprises on an all-new Outside the Lines, Sports Inc. Tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. only on ESPN.
We're under caution because of debris on the racetrack. Most of those in the lead lap have come in, but Ernie Irvan and Dale Earnhardt didn't. Mark Martin came in and appeared to have no brakes. Terry Labonte just now going out of the pits. And we'll see how they came in now.
We'll see Earnhardt stays on the racetrack, and Ernie Irvan is pitting on the backstretch. Is he going to pit? We'll tell you in just a minute. Here all the cars on the lead lap come in. And Terry Labonte, they will raise the hood on his car and try to repair the fixed problem.
Jerry is in Mark Martin's pit.
Apparently what we're hearing is that the piston has popped out of the right front caliper. They're just going to try to cap it and get Mark out for the final lap. What, 56 laps remaining here at Martinsville. What a tough break for the Valvoline Ford driver. He sits on pit road. They have the car jacked up, the right front tire off, and as yet it's still too hot to work on it. They have a fireman to come across and be able to stand by in case there is a brake fluid fire while they try to cap that piston in the caliper.
So while we're under caution, we'll take another break here at Martinsville. 445 laps are completed. Back with more action in just a moment.
It's 400 miles of rocky, rutted trails with enough bumps and jumps to shake a truck to pieces. But if you think an endurance race through the Arizona desert is a real torture test for a truck, just imagine what it can do to a battery. That's why Parker 400 winners Dan Smith and Dave Ashley chose a battery they could depend on to go the distance. The Duralast battery. The same Duralast you can depend on for your car, because it's the one we stock at AutoZone. The Duralast battery. Power you can depend on.
It's tough to shine on the football field, but it's easy to shine on the road if you use Armor All protectant on your car's vinyl and rubber. And here's great news. Now there's Armor All for the paint. New Armor Plate Paint Protectant. Armor Plate does for your paint what Armor All does for the rest of your car. Shines, protects, and really makes those colors pop. Beautiful. And you don't have to wreck your arm doing it. Boom! New Armor Plate Paint Protectant. Hey, it's like Armor All for your paint.
You don't need to drive an Indy race car to experience the thrill of the Indy 500. Just enter the ESPN Firestone Indy 500 Sweepstakes. You and a guest will go as VIPs to the race, the parade. You'll tour the pit area, attend the driver's meeting, and win all this free Firestone stuff. To enter, visit a participating Firestone retailer or send a postcard with your name, address, and phone number. But hurry, the entry deadline is April 26th.
They have just gone green here once again, and Terry Labonte's car is still on pit road as the field gathers momentum down the backstretch. It's Earnhardt, Irvan, and Jeff Gordon.
So you folks can see that Ernie Irvan did not pit. Earnhardt and Irvan have about 20 laps on these tires since the last pit stop. There we see Rusty Wallace dive on the inside of Schrader. So there we are, the first four cars. Earnhardt, Ernie Irvan, Jeff Gordon, and Rusty Wallace.
The question is, will those tires stand up for Earnhardt and Irvan?
Now, if this had been last week in Horse Wilkes-Barre, they wouldn't have stayed out there. They would have come in and got tires. But this track is not as hard on tires. And here comes Gordon down on the inside of Irvan.
Trying to get second position from Ernie. They go down the backstretch side by side. Jerry, why didn't Earnhardt pit?
David Smith said they only had 20 laps on the tires, and here at track position is so critical. And as Ed said a moment ago, tires don't give up that much. So with 20-lap tires, Earnhardt just want to hang on to this, maybe steal one these last 50 laps.
Gordon has moved to second. Here comes Rusty to the inside of Ernie for third into turn 4. And here's John Kernan with an explanation of why Ernie didn't come in.
Well, Larry McGrindle said, hey, we only had 20 laps on those tires. Let's roll the dice. The car hadn't been running well up until you got about 40 or 50 laps on a set of tires. So they decided to stay out there and take their chances. And right now, Ernie has dropped from second back to fourth.
Jeff Gordon now putting a tremendous amount of heat on Dale Earnhardt, and he's going to get the lead, it would appear, in turn 1. Yes, Gordon goes to the front.
Now, I think there's some wisdom that we'd have put some tires on. You take those gambles.
Rusty takes second.
Now, Jerry Mayfield also made a pit stop. So, He's coming right up on.
They're showing Jeremy a lap down. I don't understand that, but I don't either.
Terry Labonte is back out running slow on the racetrack.
Inside.
Now they've corrected that, Danny. He's not a lap down anymore. I didn't see how that's possible either.
Yeah, here comes Ernie Irvin. He's going to try to dive on the inside of Earnhardt. And he does it. And Labonte going back in the pits or coming out of the pits or something.
I think he's just running that inside lane. He doesn't have any brakes, and he's just running that. Well, he's coming back in now.
Just mention that, Benny.
I have not been in sync all day long. I'm sorry. From the first get-go, meanwhile, Jeremy said, come on, guys, go on. However you can front, get them long.
Yeah, because those front two cars, Gordon and Wallace, are running away from these guys while they battle back here.
Oh, some contact between the 3 and 98.
But Mayfield gets the spot. He's up to 4th.
So far. Well, I spoke too soon. I misspoke again. Looks like never past Chipper. Oh, we got some trouble. Oh, Jeff Bodine. Still no caution. I think he's put in first gear. Here comes the leaders. And Bodine pulls away. There will be no caution.
There's a few guys that would like to have seen a caution right then. Namely, Earnhardt at least.
Yes.
Because he would have nothing to lose to come into the pits now and put tires on his car. Here's Wallace trying to go for the lead as we watch what happened up there. Sure. And there you see the 16 car of Musgrave gets in the back of the 7 car. Rusty Wallace didn't make that pass, folks. That's why we watched that.
And that's how Jeff Bodine spun around, but it did not result in a caution. Meanwhile, the battle is going on hot and heavy. Jeff Gordon at the moment leading Rusty Wallace. We'll be right back.
Put 700 of the world's most powerful horses together, and what do you get? You get out of the way. The Budweiser Ken Schrader stock car. See you at the races.
You look at a garage a lot differently when you see who it belongs to. Especially when you look at Sears Garage. You'll find tires, batteries, brakes, shocks, and front-end work, backed by the guarantee that made Sears famous. So when you need a good garage, take a look at the one attached to our house, Sears Auto Center.
You want to know how to choose a motor oil? Take a ride to your local garage and see what the mechanic puts into his own car. Fact is, of all the brands of motor oil, more ASE certified master technicians choose Valvoline for use in their own cars and trucks. So before you buy a motor oil for your car, know the one more top mechanics put into theirs. Valvoline, the #1 choice of America's top mechanics.
Come play the new Valvoline racing game on the net.
Welcome back to the last 35 laps of the Goodies Headache Counter 500 from Martinsville Speedway in Virginia. There is the leader, Jeff Gordon, car 24. Second place, Rusty Wallace in car 2. If points were awarded right now, Earnhardt would move up 1 position to the points lead. Gordon would gain 4 positions. Wow. Jarrett down 2, and Craven and Rudd would stay the same. But Jeff Gordon would be 66 points out of the points lead. And look at the increase that Rusty would make. 5 positions up to number 7.
Well, Rusty Wallace and Jeff Gordon is driving away. Just a couple of car lengths. Will I take that back?
Here's Bill Weber with more on Rusty Wallace.
Well, if he can catch Gordon, it'll be quite a comeback for these guys. They were really wrecked after that bad pit stop they had midway through this race. And they actually last week, Robin has been that good for them. Going home last night, Robin Pemberton and a couple of other of these two guys were involved in a pretty vicious automobile accident. No one was injured, but it was a very frightening moment. So they had a tough evening, had a good start, and had trouble in the middle of the day. And now they're hoping for a remarkable finish in a track that has been very, very good to Rusty Wallace. Down pit road is Dr. Jerry Bond.
And remember, this run for Rusty Wallace actually started last Sunday night when this car was crunched with 26 laps to go at North Wilkesboro. They called the race shop. They called the guys at home. They said, meet us at the race shop at 7 o'clock Sunday night. They took that crumpled car back to Pinsky's house racing. The crew disassembled the car Sunday night. Monday morning it was on the Christmas plate. Tuesday morning it was in the fab shop. Wednesday morning it was in the body shop. And Thursday afternoon it was loaded to bring to Martinsville. So you got to give Gary Brooks and the Pinsky's house crew quite a hand. They worked around the clock to get Ronnie back together and bring it to Martinsville.
Nobody has won a spring race here at Martinsville besides Rusty Wallace since 1992. He has won in 93, 94, 95. He's second and looking for the lead from Jeff Gordon. He's challenging once again.
Oh, he hit the curb that time. And see what it cost him? Just a little bit of a slip cost him at least 3 car lengths.
Jeff Gordon has just clinched the 5 bonus points for leading the most laps. And here's another battle. 2 laps down for 7th position. Bobby Labonte in car number 18 and Ken Schrader in 25.
Well, John Wilson, the engine builder on the 18 car, told me this morning they was not running very good, but he said we might surprise ourselves. I think if they go home with an 8th place, they would be pleasantly surprised.
Yep, it's battling for 7th.
That'd be even better. He'd be more surprised than that.
There's another battle going on. That's Sterling Marlin, Ted Musgrave, and Blake Speed. That would be 11th, 12th, and 13th.
They're also 2 laps down, same as Bobby Labonte and Ken Schrader.
Don't Bill Elliott drive into that picture just a moment ago. He is 3 laps down. The first car, 3 laps down.
Yeah, Bill got spun out up there. Cost him that extra lap.
Oh, 10th car, Ricky Rudd slowed down, and there we see Jeff Gordon and Rusty Wallace. There we see the 10th car as Mark Martin just blows by.
He was running 10th, Rudd was, but now begins to lose spots as the car is very close.
Jimmy Spencer spins out, yeah. Okay, no caution yet. He's down on the inside of the racetrack. Let's see if he gets going. They're watching it.
Yep.
Yeah, he gets going. Earnhardt missed another chance there. He said, man, I need to caution. He continues to drop back. Earnhardt does.
Earnhardt is 5th, but the 6th place car is a lap down.
The leaders are in very rapid.
Wow. Here's Gordon moving to the inside of Joe Nemechek along with Rusty. Up ahead is the 99 of Jeff Burton.
The biggest problem that Rusty Wallace has right now, he and the 24 car, it looks like their cars work in exactly the same tracks. You see Rusty, when he gets out of that groove on the bottom of the racetrack, he loses the car length. When Jeff Gordon moves up the racetrack, he will lose this to Rusty Wallace. They both got to be right there, and that's going to make it awfully difficult for Rusty Wallace to pass.
Everybody is standing here at Martinsville for the last 20 laps of this race when they come down to complete lap 480. Gordon now with a couple of car length advantage on Rusty. Our Western Auto Mechanic of the Race award goes to Larry McReynolds from Ernie Irvin's team. Congratulations to Larry. There is Ernie, who's running in 3rd spot and having a great day.
started 34th. Didn't you say, Ned, he started 34th?
Started with on a provisional and 34th position.
See the leaders once again. Yeah, there's that bumper coming, AP Exhaust, that has an award for the position gain. Ernie Irvin will win that today, hands down.
Yeah, he's pretty much cinched that one.
I think he went into Atlanta, too. He started back with 36 and fourth down there.
Yeah. Again, this will be Ernie's best finish, third, if he does hang on to that spot.
Looks like Gordon right now. Seems as though he's put a car link on Rusty.
Jeff Gordon's best finish here came in this race last year. He finished third. He's never won. Rusty has visited victory lane 5 times before, 3 in this race, 2 in the fall event.
Ricky Rudd, once again, very, very slow. I guess he's out of the race. Oh, that's too far behind right now.
And Jerry Punch has a report.
We told you how Rusty's crew had come back from last week. Well, Jeff Gordon's crew had this same race car here at Martinsville the week after Bristol, and the rear brakes locked up, and they just went almost head-on into turn 3, destroyed the front of the car. It had to be rebuilt prior to taking it to Wilkesboro, where it finished second, and it's made a pretty good comeback from a crash 3 weeks ago here at Martinsville.
There's Robin Pemberton watching his driver, Rusty Wallace, trying to chase down and pass Jeff Gordon.
There's some traffic that Rusty may use, be able to utilize to get by Jeff Gordon. That will be the 12 car.
Guys, I believe Ernie Irvin is gaining on these guys now. He's still about 2.5 seconds behind, but he has moved in closer than he was.
But the laps are running out. 12 to go now as they cross the line. John Kernan has more on Ernie Irvin.
As we see with Ernie Irvin, the car really picks up after they've got about 60 laps. But you got to give Larry McReynolds his crew a really good call, because today, according they were the last car through technical inspection. There goes Rusty Wallace as he makes a bid for the lead against Jeff Gordon. These guys changed everything but the motor.
And Rusty Wallace now has the lead, just 11 laps to go. Man, oh man.
It was a nice move going down the backstretch and into turn number 3. He got the position on the inside and made a nice clean pass on Jeff Gordon to put Rusty Wallace up front with now 10 laps to go.
Trying to lay back and cool something down, or cool his brakes down, cool the engine down, so you fall back up the car lines. But right now, he is definitely driving away. John Kernan, what was let's go ahead and finish your comment.
Before we so rudely interrupt.
Yes.
I knew something was going on because everybody jumped up back here. No, what they told me this morning, in a nutshell, they changed everything on that car but the engine and the driver. So they made the right choices this morning.
Now Rusty is putting some distance between himself and Jeff Gordon, positioning cars between him, and with just 8 laps to go, 7.5 laps to go, it appears that Rusty Wallace is going to pick up another win here at Martinsville.
And Ernie Irvin is definitely gaining on Jeff Gordon.
He sure is.
He has closed that down from 2.5 seconds to a little over 1 second.
And it's 7 laps to go. Does Ernie have time to catch Jeff Gordon? Never see Jeff Gordon and Ernie Irvin. Rusty Wallace just continues to pull away from Gordon.
Ernie cut it under a second. He is really coming in on Gordon.
There he is. He's right there. And Kenny Wallace between the two. And Kenny Wallace just goes over and lets Ernie go. Can he catch him? He's got 5 laps.
I believe he can.
Yeah, he has caught him. He's only a car length and a half.
Yep. Gordon cheers for her husband. Now let's see how Ernie handles this off the corner onto the backstretch.
He got to run, and he's going to hit.
Yes. He does it. Ernie Irvin goes to
they get together.
Gets a little bump from Jeff Gordon.
Starts with that bump might be enough for Jeremy Mayfield to catch the 24 car of Jeff Gordon, but I doubt it with only 2.5 laps to go.
Nevertheless, the Texaco Havoline crew is very happy. You think he had just taken the lead instead of second position. And Ernie Irvin grew to his best performance of 1996. There is the leader, however, Rusty Wallace, who has not won a NASCAR Winston Cup race in the last 15 events. His last win was at Richmond last fall. And the white flag comes out for Rusty Wallace.
Oh, and 41 car spins, Ricky Craven. And here comes Rusty.
No caution.
And Ricky gets the car going again.
That's a nice 360, keeps going. We're on the final lap. Rusty Wallace is just behind Ricky Craven. Here comes Rusty off of corner number 4. And Rusty Wallace wins his first event of 1996, his 43rd career win, and his 19th short track event. And here's Bill Weber with Randy Pemberton.
Well, Robin, he's talking to his driver. Congratulations. I was waiting for something to fall out of the sky and hit you, but it didn't happen.
I didn't even hear you. The pit crew, you know, we had a little problem early on, but they've done a great job as usual. That son of a gun right there can work on a race car. I'm telling you, he's great.
I said I was waiting for something to fall out of the sky and hit you, like you said last week.
Oh, yeah, like I had a truck run in front of me yesterday on the way home, and something fell out of the sky last week. This is really good. What a way to go. Diana King, too, man. Two of my best guys.
Robin Pemberton and Rusty Wallace and the Miller boys going to victory lane.
And Ford wins its second race of 1996 after 6 straight Chevy victories. Back to talk with Rusty in just